Hi. So, as you suggested of me to analyze some of the ideas that awesome ads came up with to advertise our new products, uh, because you were concerned that some of the ideas may be unethical. So, I've went through all the 5 ideas that they made. So I'm going to go through each idea like one at a time. Say if it's ethical or unethical, if it can be implemented, if it's a good idea. So on the first idea, where they suggested to sell to first inquire about prices of sandwiches and salads, uh, like basing or making a research on all the food establishment in the neighborhood. So after like knowing the selling price, understanding the average price that sandwich and salads are sold to, like they made a proposal that Deep and Dry should sell sandwiches like a quarter of the average price, so in order to drive other local sandwich shop out of the business. So this is unethical because it's even called technically predatory pricing. So it's done in order to discourage uh, to discourage or competitors, new competitors or existing competitors, so that they close or they don't enter the market. So it's unethical. First, it limits customers' choice in the variety of products that they could have had access to if there were competitors. So it is unethical, and I strongly disagree with the first idea. So the second one is it was a proposal of making our own packaging materials for the food that have Drip and Dry logo on it. So it could be a free marketing for us, and like customers could carry it around in the neighborhood, and people could see our logo and inquire about the food that they are eating and know about our place. So it is ethical. I think creating packages that have our logo is for advertisement for self. I think it's ethical. uh, it does not deceive the customers, and also it does not, like, it's ethical, it's moral, it's ethical, it's even legal. So there is no problem with it. It's even a good idea. I think we should also think about to implement. So the idea number 3, it's putting signs, hanging signs, advertising our new food offerings near schools with some promotions that can, like, statements that could say free kids is size hot chocolate with the purchase of any sandwich or salad. So they had the idea that if kids could see these signs, they could beg their parents to go to Drip and Dry. I think this is unethical. It's unethical how? Because if advertisement is done to advertise to people who may be vulnerable or who don't have the ability to assess if the product being advertised or the offers are really equitable or are good or necessary for them. So young children are not able to judge at that level. So I think it's unethical to try to manipulate young children to buy things, because you base on their instincts and their preferences, and also their so that they could beg their parents to buy them hot chocolate. So I think it's unethical and it's not a good practice. So idea number 4, lying by creating a radio ad saying that our local food partners use local ingredients while they use out of state ones. I think this has even a term that specifically talks about, which is deceptive advertisement, which is when you use incorrect facts that can be verified and found out that they are wrong. So this is not a good practice. It's even punished by the law. So Drip and Dry shouldn't be involved in deceptive advertisement, because it can even ruin its reputation on an unrecoverable stage. So I think it's not ethical to do this. So idea number 5, where they propose that we should put an ad, Drip and Dry should put an ad in the local magazine highlighting the great new food options they serve. I think this is also great, very good original idea. In the ad, in the local magazine, it will be in large font that reads the best dinner option ever offered at a laundromat. So I think this is simply puffery, because it's a promotional practice that's done by many companies, or every company. It's a legal and acceptable promotional practice. So it simply uses oversight statements that cannot be objectively verified. So looking at the best dinner option, like, you can't for sure know if it's true or wrong, but even the customer knows beforehand that it may not be true. But so it's done to motivate the customer, but it's not done to deceive him. So it's not done for the purpose of deceiving. So it's an acceptable promotional practice. So I think it's also a good and original idea. So among the ideas that they proposed, among the 5 ideas, I think the acceptable one are 2 only, because idea number 2, it's ethical to use Drip and Dry logo while to make our product self-advertising, like for themselves, because people can see our logo and inquire about the manufacturer of such products. Also idea number 5, where we put a local magazine where we put an ad in the local magazine using puffery, where we can put a statement that says best dinner option. So it's okay. These 2 ideas are okay. But the other one, number 1, which is characterized by the predatory pricing, which is not a good practice. So number 3, which has advertises to young children who are vulnerable, who are unable to judge if the products are really needed for them. So this is also selective marketing. It's called to select young people to, like, a group of people to market to, but it's not very good, and because they are not able to judge, like you are not able to judge if the products they are being offered are really for them, or for the good for their common good. So I think idea number 3 is wrong. And then the idea number 4, which is has deceptive advertisement, lying, facts which are incorrect. So it's even punished by the law. So so far 2 ideas are good, and they can be implemented and followed up. You can make a follow-up on them, but 3 ideas are not ethical, and I think they don't need to be applied. So thank you for your time. So if you have any questions or some concerns regarding what I've just said, you can contact me again. So thank you.